again, your name is Kennedy Carson.
Correct.
And so just to kind of move a little bit, well, I'll give you a couple quick kind of procedural pieces, then we'll try to speed the process along a little bit. So you got a court reporter sitting next to you, so just need you to speak loudly enough. And if you would, I know it's normal to nod your head or say mm-hmm or mm-mm, but if you'll say yes or no, just so that we can take it down properly and that everybody on the jury can understand what you're saying.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So your mother is Lori Carson. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And you're three siblings.
I have 3 siblings. I'm
Okay.
her
Where
firstborn.
are you in the fold?
I'm her firstborn.
All right. So the more bossy one.
Yes.
All right. Did you grow up around here?
Yes, I did.
What high school?
Spring Valley.
All right. So you grew up on the northeast side?
Yes, sir.
Are you slightly familiar with the northeast side of Columbia?
Very familiar.
All right. Are you any relation to anybody in this case?
No.
And in fact, you're under subpoena to be here today.
Yes.
All right. Were you a witness to some matters that took place back in May of 2023?
Yes.
All right. In May of 2023, were you working?
Yes.
What were you doing at that point?
May of 2023, I was working for TD Bank still on lockbox services.
Okay. And your experiences at TD Bank, you just talk about some of the roles you've had there before.
I've been a teller, customer service representative, IT specialist. Now I'm a lockbox processor.
So you've been there for quite some time.
Yes.
And you dealt with the public. You've dealt with multiple roles at TD Bank.
Yes.
All right. Now, back in 2023, May of 2023, where were you living?
Greenbrier Apartments.
All right. And is that in Columbia area, Richland County?
Yes, it is.
Can you give us a little bit better vantage point of where that is in Columbia?
Off of Springtree Road, Park Lane, Springtree, I believe.
Okay. So I'm going to show you what's already been marked 615. Okay. I'm going to hand that over to you. Take a look at that, if you would, for a moment. And see if you can familiarize yourself with that photograph. Are you familiar with that?
Yes.
Tell me what that looks to be.
This looks like Springtree Road, and the beginning of the photo is Park Lane.
And is that the vicinity that you lived?
Yes.
All right. Can we publish that on the big screen, please? There we go. All right, so you said, and if I could have the witness step down briefly, Your Honor?
Yes.
Okay. Careful, what you step coming down, please. So come on down here if you would. If you look up top, you can give me this pointer. Tell us about what we're talking about. If you can walk me through as I ask you a couple of these questions.
Okay.
All right, so you said, show us Springtree Road if you can from here.
This road here?
That's Springtree? And the one that runs perpendicular directly in front of that is what?
This is Park Lane.
All right. And you were living about where back in 2023?
Greenbrier is back that way.
Okay. So at the top of the screen is the Greenbrier apartment complex?
Yes.
And that's where you were living back in 2023?
Yes.
All right. You could have a seat, please. Thank you, ma'am. So, if we concentrate specifically on May 28, 2023, can you give the jury an idea of what you were doing that day?
We had just came back from seeing The Little Mermaid.
So tell me who we is.
My mother, my daughter, and my niece.
Okay. So you had gone to see The Little Mermaid?
Yes.
And tell us what was happening with that.
As far as when we were coming back home.
Yes, when you were coming, what were your plans for the evening after seeing Little Mermaid?
Okay, my mom was dropping me off, but I didn't have anything to drink at the house, so I was going to stop by the corner store right there, that Shell station, to grab something to drink.
Okay. Now you said the corner store, excuse me, the Shell station. Again, I'm showing counsel states 28, and I'm sorry, states 18 and 16, which are already in evidence. So you talked about a corner store. Let me show you states 16 and 18 and tell me if you're familiar with those.
Yes.
And tell me what you're seeing in those photos. And you can actually look it up. The screen, I believe, it may be up in a moment. Not hold a second.
This is the Shell gas station.
Okay. And so that first, may I have a minute? So that first video that we showed was an aerial view, meaning a kind of a bird's eye view of it. This is closer in. This is the Shell station that you were going to that particular day that states 16?
Yes.
All right. And did you go to that Shell station often?
Yes.
All right. Now, about how many times, if you could just kind of count in your head roughly how many times you've been inside that Shell station?
I can't count on my hands. It's been too many. I've lived in that area for over 3 years. So that was the gas station I frequent.
Okay.
So.
And so having been in there before, you'd kind of had a chance to walk and look around the store. Is that fair?
Yes.
All right. And was there anything about the decorations in that store or the pictures in that store that would bring your attention to things?
What's alarming is when you walk in the store, you see all the photos on the wall.
Okay, so let me show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 52. Okay. Take a look at this and tell me if you recognize if you're familiar with that view.
Yes.
Tell me what you're seeing generally.
The clerk stand and the photos.
Okay, and you see several photos, correct?
Yes.
All right, may I have that back? And it's stage 52 that is up on that board, the photos that you're talking about above the clerk's head. Is that a fair and accurate representation of what you would see on a daily basis or however often you shopped in that convenience store?
Yes.
Right. Did you have a chance to have conversations with the clerks and people who were in that store?
Yes.
Do you see any of them sitting in the courtroom today?
Yes.
Who do you see sitting in the courtroom, if you know a name?
Mr. Chow.
And where is he seated?
He's seated over there.
And again, let the record reflect that the defendant, the witness is pointing out Mr. Chow. Yes. Okay, the defendant in this case. All right, so if we focus on the 28th, you were heading home that evening, is what you said. What kind of vehicle were you guys riding in?
BMW X5.
Okay, BMW X5?
Yes.
And that was your mom's car?
Yes, it was.
And you said your daughter was in the car, you were in the car?
Yes.
Where was everybody positioned inside of that car?
My mother was driving. My niece was in the passenger seat up front. Me and my daughter were in the back seat.
Okay. And you were, and so again, you said you're in the back seat. I'd like to, and what, if anything, occurred as you were coming home and turning on the Spring Street to go to that store?
We pulled into the gas station. As we were pulling in, Cyrus was running out, and behind Cyrus was his son and Mr. Chow.
Okay. So I'd like to show slide number 20 of State's Exhibit number 4. So tell us if you recognize a vehicle that you would have been traveling in on May 28, 2023.
Just passing right there.
Okay. And when you say right there, do you need to step down, or can I? Is that the one that's is
I can describe it. There's a red sign in front of the car, and then we are right behind that red sign there.
Okay. And so as you pulled into that gas, did you take a ride into the gas station?
Yes.
All right. And what did you observe when you took a ride into the gas station?
Cyrus was running out. His shoe had fell off, and he was holding his pants up with one hand and pumping his arms with the other.
All right. And when you said he was running out, you said there were people behind him. Do you recognize in this courtroom anybody who was behind him?
Yes.
Tell us who you recognized.
Mr. Chow.
All right. The defendant, Mr. Chow? Rick
Yes.
Chow? All right. Now, I'd like to show, and tell us what was Cyrus, what What was his demeanor as he was running away?
His eyes were big. He was running pretty fast.
Okay. Was it a casual stroll like he walking through the park?
No.
Describe or show the jury, if you could, with your hands, what you were observing as Cyrus came out of that store.
Cyrus was holding his pants up like this, pumping his arms like this.
You said you saw a shoe.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Explain that a little bit more.
Before he hit Spring Tree Road, his shoe had fell off.
I'd like to show slide 21 of State's Exhibit number 4. So, based on slide 21 of State's Exhibit number 4, did you see a shoe?
Yes.
Okay. And is that a fair and accurate representation of what you viewed as you and your family were in that car pulling into the gas station?
Yes.
Can you describe about, although it doesn't seem to be in the video, where you all would have been positioned, where your car would have been, so you could see those things?
Oh, goodness. This car is kind of in the way, but we were at the corner at the end of this parking lot area. That makes sense.
And what was Rick Chow doing at that point, the defendant Rick Chow?
He was running behind his son.
And the son, meaning Andy Chow?
Yes.
All right. We show State's slide 27, I apologize, from State's Exhibit number 4. Can you describe, well, first of all, does that vehicle look familiar to you?
Yes.
Whose vehicle is that?
That's my mother's.
All right. And you were inside of that vehicle?
Yes, I am.
Tell us what you saw.
So Cyrus was running out, his shoe came off. He was pumping his arms and holding his pants with the other arm. He crossed the street and he tripped over the curb. At that time, he got back up. I see Mr. Chow step out. He had his arms up. And then we see Cyrus fall again to the ground. He kind of like crawled, basically, to the place where he passed.
And I'm going to go back through that with you slowly. I want to show you something real quick before we go to this next portion. I'm going to show you State's Exhibit and 3 markings, 72. Not never shit, okay. Take a look at that if you would, please. And does that look familiar to you?
Yes.
Tell me what it looks to be a still shot of.
It looks to see, there's a still shot of Andy in front of his father and me and my family in the car. And Andy and his father are running.
Is it fair to say it's a still shot of the video we just watched?
Yes.
All right. I'd like to enter State 72 in the evidence.
Objection? No objection. Order to be State 72 without objection.
May we publish that, please?
Yes, sir.
All right. So as Andy and Rick are running after Cyrus, you said you saw the shoe come off.
Yes.
You said that you saw a little bit farther down the road Cyrus trip or fall multiple times?
Yes.
Okay, now let's talk a little bit more. You said that you saw him standing. Go back through that. I do not want to put words in your mouth.
I'm sure. So we pull in. We stop right where you see us. They run across. Cyrus trips over the curb. He gets back up. We see Mr. Chow go and step out, put his arms up, and Cyrus trips again and kind of gets back up, but it's like a crawl to where he passed away.
What, if anything, did you see in Cyrus Carmack-Belton's hands when he ran past you?
Nothing. So when he was in the parking lot, well, running out the parking lot, he had his like book bag right here. When he tripped the first time, he didn't have his book bag anymore. When he was in the parking lot running, he was pumping his arms. It was visible that he was running.
And from your vantage point, could you see if there was anything in his hands?
There wasn't anything in his hands.
I'm going to show you what's been marked as State's Exhibit number 20. Can I hand that to you?
Yes, sir.
Does that vantage point look familiar to you?
Yes.
Is that where you observed all of the goings on Spring Tree Road
Yes.
on May 28, 2023?
Yes.
Is that where you just testified you saw Rick Chow, the defendant in this case, and his son Andy, chasing after Cyrus?
Yes.
Is that where you saw that shoe fly off?
Yes.
Is that where you saw Cyrus fall and the backpack fell?
Yes.
Is that where you saw after he tripped, he meaning Cyrus tripped over that curb, Rick do some kind of motion with his hands?
Yes.
No, I'm going to object to the legal. Sustain. Come on. Thank you.
What did you see him do with his hands at that point in time? Him meaning the defendant, Rick Chow.
Okay. So after Cyrus tripped, he had his hands like this. You know, if I can.
Let me move this down. Can the witness step down here? Sure. Come on down, please. I'm going to step in front of you first. Thank you. All right, please continue.
Okay. If the jury is my vantage point this way.
Okay. And, excuse me, so defendant Child's right here, so where was Cyrus positioned?
Cyrus was in front of him.
Okay.
With a turn. We're all facing the same
Will
way.
you turn me in the direction of where Cyrus would have been facing Rick Bond?
Yeah. Maybe a little lower because he had tripped and he was coming back up. Yeah.
More like that?
Yes, sir.
Or tell
Well,
me.
Your Honor, you can lead with words and you can lead with actions, and I object to either way, being whatever I was solicited.
Your Honor, she said lower, and I got lower. So if I'm getting lower, more like this or more like this?
More like that.
All right. And so and is that when you tell us what you saw when you saw him lower in the position that I was just in?
So he tripped and he was coming back up.
All right, so I'm positioning myself again. Somewhere in here.
Yes. He was on his way back up. Mr. Chow was already like this.
Did you see Cyrus Carmack-Belton turn around at any point?
No.
Did you see him point anything at Rick Chow or Andy Chow at any point?
No.
Did you hear anything?
There was a lot going on. My mom was in the car and
I'm sorry.
my mom was in the car and a little hysterical. She said, "Is that a gunshot?" And I didn't really want to be involved with this. And I was like, "No, that wasn't a shot. That wasn't a shot." We had the windows rolled up, and so it was muffled. But yeah.
But even with the windows being rolled up and it being muffled, did that interrupt what you saw with your eyes?
No.
From the vantage point that you saw it?
No.
Now, and your mother eventually, drove down to the incident location?
Yes.
All right. And came back. Was there a conversation of some sort that took place between she and anybody
Yes.
while you guys were still in the car?
Yes.
Okay. Who did she speak with?
Mr. Chow.
All right. And did she come back to the scene for a brief moment?
Yeah, she circled around. So after the incident took place, she drove down some, and she asked Mr. Chow, "Did anybody need help? Is anybody hurt?"
So don't tell me what he said, but after that conversation, the driving took place?
Yeah, so she turned back around. We turned around and parked.
May I show slide number 30 of defense exhibit number 4. What do you see there?
That's my mom whipping the car around.
Who do you see walking past that car?
I guess that's Miss Chow. I'm not too familiar with her.
All right. And is that the point you went back down to the scene?
Yes.
All right. And what happened when you went back down to the scene? I think you said, I don't want to put words around it, did you say you parked?
Yes, we parked.
Okay, all right. And after you parked, what happened? Let's talk generally about what happened now. Be careful, don't tell me what other people said, but just tell me what you did.
We parked. My mom hopped out. I hopped out the car, and we went down to the scene.
Okay. What did you observe with your eyes?
Mr. Chow was sitting over Cyrus. Yeah, he wasn't doing anything. He was just sitting there.
And did you interact with, what was the scene like? What was the scene like when you were out there?
My mom made it down there before me, and when I was walking down, there was another young lady. We kind of just walked down at the same time.
Okay. What was Cyrus doing?
Cyrus was laying there.
What was defendant Rick Chow doing?
He was just sitting there, just looking at him.
What, if anything, was the son doing, Andy Chow?
He was standing off. He didn't move after the incident happened. He was still.
Did you observe anything around the scene?
There was a gun by a tree over there. Cyrus didn't have his book bag. And there's Mr. Chow and Cyrus over there. Yeah.
And do you know who that gun belonged to?
No.
Did you see a gun in Cyrus's hand at any point in time?
No.
Court's indulgence.
Yes, sir.
Now, a couple more questions. Could you tell any type of just the sizes of the people who were involved in this entire incident that we're talking about?
Sure.
Okay, tell us what you could observe.
Andy is much taller than his father. Cyrus is much shorter than Andy. Yeah.
Now, you've, and I don't want to make this personal, so I'll try to ask this as gingerly as I can. How old did Cyrus look?
I thought Cyrus was like 16. Yep. Yeah, I thought he was 16.
He looked like a grown man?
No, he looked like a child.
So all the questions I have at this time, here.
We have slide 27, one you have on the screen. It's I think you just put a still, and it's the child's going across the parking lot. It's on 72. thoughts on that? Mr. Carson, let me show you what the state put up as 72. So that's your automobile that you were in?
Yes.
And where were you in that automobile?
I'm in the back seat. It would be on the passenger side.
Passenger side.
Yes.
So that would be to the left side.
Well, the right side is the passenger side.
Okay. So, all right. So are you on the left side?
I'm
or
on
right
the.
side?
I'm in the back seat on the right side.
Okay. And this photograph states Exhibit 72. Is that pretty much the way the thing looked that evening?
Yes.
And it was that dark? It was 8 o'clock at night,
It was bright outside.
bright outside. Okay. And you know the distance? Well, your automobile stopped in the parking lot, yes?
Yes. Well, right, turning into the entrance.
Okay, and there was a bush there on the side, and you pulled up to that bush,
Yes.
and you saw these three people run past.
Yes.
And nobody had a gun.
No.
You heard no yelling, no cursing.
No.
You just saw three people run past.
Yes.
Now, you said that you saw the first person who you described as called Cyrus. You described that he appeared to be pulling up his pants.
Holding his pants.
Could he have been holding a pistol in his waistband?
No.
How do you know?
You seen the pants in his hand.
Well, didn't he have a long hoodie on, red hoodie?
He had a hoodie on. You're still holding your pants. You can still see him holding his pants.
Did you know he had a pistol?
No.
You didn't know anybody else had a pistol?
No.
And the windows in your vehicle were rolled up.
I'm sorry?
The windows in the vehicle that you were in were rolled up.
Yes, they were.
And you saw Cyrus's shoe come off.
Yes.
Did you see him throw things left and right as
No.
he ran across the parking lot?
No.
Didn't see him throw cell phones.
No.
Did you see him throw the backpack down the road?
He didn't throw the backpack. He tripped and fell. When he got back up, the backpack wasn't on him anymore.
Had it been on his shoulders?
It was on the shoulder.
Okay. And now, the distance from where your vehicle was, and your vehicle had stayed in the same stationary position, same spot, until after he fell down. Is that correct?
Yes.
And fell down and didn't get up.
Correct.
And would it surprise you to know that that's 130 yards?
Okay.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't quarrel with that number, would you?
I wouldn't know the distance. And I seen it.
So it's longer than a football field. So if you're standing at one end of a football field, it's even further than that.
I can see down a football field.
Okay. But as you described and exhibited here, these people that were 130 yards away, Mr. Chow had his back to you, as did, you couldn't see Mr. Belton, you couldn't see what he had in his hands, could you?
I seen what Cyrus had in his hands when he ran across
Right,
our
you didn't have
car.
anything in his hands, that's not my question.
When he got back up from tripping, his hands were, he was like crawling. When he crawled, so his hands were on the ground.
All right. But when he started to get up, and you said, I think in your, you and your mother made a 911 call, didn't you?
Yes.
You remember telling the dispatcher he might have got shot, I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was a lot going on. I was processing my emotions.
You remember telling the dispatcher that you believed he might have stolen something.
That's what was being said.
You told the dispatcher, I don't know who shot him.
I did say I don't know who shot him.
You so you also testified a few moments ago that, let's see, that you saw him trip multiple times
Correct. He tripped twice.
and crawl to where he passed.
Correct.
You did not include that detail in your 911 call.
I didn't.
Do you remember talking to officers, Officer Carter, I believe, or Deputy, I believe it's English or Carter. Do you remember speaking to officers at the scene?
Yes.
You didn't include that detail. You never told either one of them that you saw this gun, that you saw him shot and crawl to where he died. You didn't include that in your explanation to them of what you've just seen, and this was something that was moments before.
Yes, I did.
Well, you think you did?
I know I did.
Well, I'll be happy for you to find it in this transcript, but if you think you did, you think you did.
I think I did. Yeah, I
And-
know I did.
When you went to the Sheriff's Department on July the 25th of 2023, did you tell that detail to that investigator as well?
I was asked far as vantage point. I wasn't asked what happened.
In fact, nobody asked you any questions about what happened.
No, they wanted to know vantage point of where I was,
They
and
wanted you to draw a diagram, didn't they?
Your Honor, can you
Yes.
finish
Go ahead.
that one, please?
Sorry.
Please let her finish.
All right. They asked you to draw a diagram?
yes,
Did they question you about anything about what you saw?
no.
Did they question you about how far away you were?
They asked where I was and to draw the vantage point of what I seen.
Okay. And you didn't volunteer anything like you've testified to today?
No.
So before I sit down, let me get one more clarification here. When you saw these three people run past your vehicle, did you know that the third person in line, the person following the tall, younger man, was Mr. Chow?
Yes,
You knew him to be the store owner.
yes,
But in the 911 call, you recall saying, I don't know who shot him.
yes, I said that. I was processing. I didn't want to be involved. When my mom stopped the vehicle, I told her to keep going because I did not want to be involved. My mom called 911 and she handed me the phone.
Okay.
And my mom has been hysterical in the back. And I know I have to be calm and process what I see. I did not want to be involved. Thus the reason why I said, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Because I didn't want to be involved.
But in the 911 call, and on the scene, you didn't tell the police that you saw Mr. Chow shoot anybody.
I didn't want to be involved. I was made to be involved.
Thank you.
Anything on brief, redirect?
Yes, sir. Now, there's a set of questions about the statement that you gave. Isn't it true that you gave a statement to the police, a written statement, on the 28th
Yes.
of May 2023?
Yes, they called me back. I went home and they called me back to make the statement.
What's the notes, Sean? Just make sure we get it right. 82? 82. Thank you. Thank you. Now, you asked a series of questions. I'm going to show you State's Exhibit 82 for ID purposes only. Take a look at that and tell us if you recognize that document. You recognize the document?
Yes.
Whose handwriting is that?
This handwriting, I believe, was the officer that I was speaking with, but that's my signature at the bottom.
That's your signature at the bottom?
Yes.
So this is what you told the officer, what the officer wrote down in your signature.
Yes.
And in this statement, it says, you're making this statement free, I can't read today. I make this statement of my own free will in the court without reward or intimidation. All of the above is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Do you see that written on that document?
Yes.
Okay. So, at 21:23, military time, so I do my math. I can't do math. 9:23?
Yes.
On 5/28/23, you gave a statement to them?
Yes.
All right, and the question, did you see a kid with a gun? Answer, no. When he was running, he was holding his pants up. Is that what that says? Is that what that says?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see any weapons on the ground? The answer is yes, a gun by the tree. Did you see how the gun got there? Answer is no. You remember saying those things?
Yes.
Did you hear the owner say anything about the kid? Answer, you said no. Did you hear anyone say anything about being shot? The answer is no. Do you remember saying those things?
Yes.
And do you remember in this, you're saying that you heard a pop?
Yes.
You saw the kid fall down?
Yes.
You called 911?
Yes.
You parked the car and you walked and the owner was shaking him, trying to wake him up?
Yes.
You remember saying that?
Yes.
You said that you saw people run out of the store?
Yes.
The kid, the store owner?
Yes.
The owner and his wife?
His wife came after Mr. Chow.
And that you followed on Spring Tree? And the son in the corner, and the son and the owner had the kid boxed in?
Yes.
The kid fell down and they were on arm's reach of him? And
Yes.
that's when I heard the pop? You said that?
Yes, I did.
And you said that on May 28, 2023, correct?
Yes.
At 9:23 in the evening, correct?
Yes.
And that was about an hour and some change after this incident took place, right?
Yes.
All right. I'd like to show slide 21, please, of State's Exhibit number 4. And while we're doing that, there's this question about 130 yards. Did you measure?
I didn't measure.
Do you know if the 130 yards is from the front door of the store or from the tip of the property when it goes off of their property onto the public road of Spring Tree?
I don't know where they were.
But did you have a
from.
clear vantage point?
I seen it all.
All right, so will you play that, please?
你对我，要吧？
Wear glasses is hard to see. Is it light or dark outside?
It's light.
And that's a fair and accurate representation of what the weather conditions were like at 8:02 or so on May 28th, 2023?
Yes.
Was not dark.
It was not dark. It was dark at 9:22.
Now, you said in your direct, you saw Chow pointing at Cyrus.
Yes.
Cyrus was on his knees, getting up on the ground.
Yes.
And not too long after that, you realized that he'd been shot.
Yes.
And he passed away out there.
Yes, he did.
Do you know who shot?
Mr. Chow shot him.
That's all my question.
Briefly, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor. So I noticed in this statement that you gave, you say, I pulled into the store with my mom and I saw 4 people run out of the store. 4
Yes.
people. The kid, the son of the store owner, the owner, and his wife.
Yes. She picks the shoe up.
But you say here that you saw 4 people run out of the store.
Yeah, so Cyrus, then his son, and Mr. Chow. And a few seconds after that was his wife.
You didn't say that. You didn't know that these videos existed when you gave this statement.
Yes, I did. There's cameras all around that store.
I'm sorry?
There's cameras all around that store.
Oh, so you knew that there was going to be a video that would accurately reflect what really happened, not what you might
I didn't
say.
know this was going to take place at all.
And then you say in the statement, the kid fell down and they were all in arm's reach of him, and that's when I heard a pop. Right?
Yes.
You didn't say that you saw the pop.
Can you see a pop?
Well, you didn't say you saw a gun. You said the boy got up and tried to run and he fell back down. You never said you saw Mr. Chow shoot this young man. You never said you could see the young boy's hands and that he didn't have a gun because you couldn't see him.
That wasn't asked at that time. You see the question on that document. It wasn't asked.
Well, but you're there to make sure that you tell the story.
I was answering the questions I was asked.
I see. Well, nobody was in a hurry to finish, were they?
There was a lot going on. I was in a hurry to leave because I didn't want to be involved. My daughter was there. My niece was there. My mom was hysterical. There was a lot going on.
And there's nothing in here about this young man crawling to die.
I stated that he got back up when he passed away. After the second time he fell, that's when he crawled over to his passing point.
Well, ma'am, what you said is if you need the statement, I can provide it to you. It's here. You want to read along with me?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't.
Well, I want to make sure that this is a fair opportunity to give about midway on that first page under A, the sentence that begins with owner. You say in the next sentence, the kid fell down and they were all in arm's reach of him, and that's when I heard the pop. The boy got back up and tried to run and he fell back down.
Yes.
No crawling.
He tried to run
No Mr. Chow shot
and he
him.
fell back down. I wasn't asked that.
Okay.
They asked me what I seen.
And on the second page, you were asked, you say you saw a gun by the tree.
Yes.
And the tree you're referring to would have been within a couple of feet or a foot of where this young man died.
It wasn't a foot. It was closer to the road, but that's where the gun was found.
Right? And you were asked, did you see how the gun got there? And your answer was?
No.
No. Thank you.
All right. All done? Yes, sir. Tell me questions, please.
All right, Ms. Carter, you can step down. Thanks for being here. Our son, sorry about that.
Thank you.